Greetings YouTube, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back to another look at an early access game, and this time we're having a look at Arboria by Dreamplant. Arboria is an action RPG similar to the Dark Souls games, an unforgiving game that places you as a Yotun in the Valley of the Yotunz, a tribe of people protected by the Father Tree, an ancient magical tree. Now the Father Tree has recently begun to die, the tree shriveling up, and as a member of the Yotun tribe and a warrior, your goal is to descend into the planet trying to find the reason why the Father Tree is failing and hopefully protect your tribe. Now recently I have been getting into the Dark Souls games, playing games like Nioh and The Surge. I've really been enjoying the games, and while I'm not a master, I'd like to think I'm no slouch. We're going to play the first part of Arboria together, and as always I'm going to let you know what my thoughts are. Let's have a bit of a look. We begin the game as a Yotun, searching underneath the Father Tree, underneath the village, for a missing colleague. We've managed to find some basic weapons and armor, and everything in this game has the feel of nature and balance. There's living beings, everything in the game is living. Even your weapons are naturally living things that join to your body. And it's a really interesting concept. Obviously, you can see the similarities to the Dark Souls games. Instead of souls, you collect Veri, and Veri is basically magical energy that you use to upgrade your character. Weapons in the game are basically symbiotics. They're living things that will graft themselves to your body. You can see the axe is growing out of my arm. All of the abilities that you find likewise are living things. It seems like we found our friend, and he's very dead. And first thing we did on finding our friend was put on his clothes, including a very wonky looking hat. It seems to have some electrical wires stemming from it, which is definitely out of place in a tropical or a rainforest environment. Now enemies in the game are pretty basic, at least at the beginning. Much like the Dark Souls games, everything has a pattern. Learning the pattern, learning when to exploit their weaknesses and strike is critical to keeping yourself from dying, basically. Dying in this game has a bit of a penalty in it. Unlike Dark Souls, you can't go and get all of your stuff back. You do have to spawn with a new character, so you do want to try and avoid death as much as you can. Here's a new upgrade for us, a mutation for our other arm, which allows us to use a shockwave. We can use our new skill to stun enemies. Now, all of your abilities have a cooldown. They require energy, and luckily that energy does recharge over time. Our life, however, doesn't, so we do need to be careful when we take damage. It's the root of the Father Tree. It's sick. We have to heal it. Healing it will let us rebuild some structures in our village. So healing that has unfortunately summoned some unpleasant enemies that aren't too happy about our efforts. Luckily, these guys are pretty weak, and we have some pretty powerful weapons. Easy done. These guys, however, lot tougher. Okay, it's just you and me, buddy. Oh, he got me. Okay, we need to back off and wait for an opportunity. Come on. Cop that. Nice try, buddy. Brown bread. So we now managed to take him out and we can heal the father tree. Okay, we've done that successfully. There's the lock to the lower level. You can't go there until we get rid of the hat. So he seems to have been controlled by the hat somehow. And this is, unfortunately, some of the cinematics in the game don't have sound yet. So the sound's a little bit hit and miss. But graphically, this game, I mean, it looks amazing. I like the idea of the setting and the forest living beings being a theme in the game. The difficulty of the game is no joke either. This is not an easy game to finish. You are back. Good. Did you find the vile Rhaegar? But Gobok, he attacked me and got away. How would that happen? First Rhaegar went mad and now Gobok. Is it a plague? I know it might sound stupid, but it's because of the weird hat Rhaegar had found. Gobok was fine until he put it on his head. It might be a cursed hat. For the love of gods, we have to stop this thing from corrupting good trolls. And I know I am translating this to proper English because it's a little bit, it's very orky the way they talk. Father Tree will create a new Yotun for us. Give us a new Yotun warrior. The one who will go down the dreadful Durnar. Fight horrific creatures of the underworld. Collect divine very, heal your venerable roots, and find the unholy hat of madness. So now we have a choice of warriors we can use now. That's probably. I like the ability to collect more very. But I think the increased health is probably going to be our best bet. We want to have a pretty tough character, especially as a new player. And what is my name? Kazthar. That sounds cool. Let's go with that. So we've got our new character, and we now have to follow our previous colleagues down into the bowels of the earth. Into Durnar. Fall into the circle of life. Really? I had to put dabs into it. So this game does have a sense of humour. Okay, thankfully we have the same weapons we were using before. Okay, so we're in the first level of Durnar, but even the early enemies in the game are quite a challenge for a new character. As you can see, we're far weaker than our character in the tutorial. We also have to... Oh, damn. We also have to worry about the environment. This green stuff doesn't seem to be very good for us, slowing us down. And we do have access to some basic healing, but we've only got 3 charges. So we want to be careful. There's some nasty traps here too. Okay, this looks like it's a dead end. Or not. I can hear something. Never mind, we shall continue. Yeah, as I was saying, graphically, this game looks very nice. Very pretty. Okay, we won't pray there yet, because I think that's what actually recharges your healing. And, we've got our first root of the Father Tree. We need to... cop that. Oh, we're getting hit pretty hard. Let's heal ourselves up. Oh, damn it. Come on. This is not good. I don't want to die in my first fight. It's looking increasingly like it's going to happen, though. Oh, we've done it. Taking out the first group. Excellent. We've also used two of our 3 healing charges. Not a good outcome. Oh, and that hasn't actually recharged our healing. That's not good. So I need to work out the timing of these guys. Yep, nice try, buddy. So I think it's not so much the enemies, just they're coming in such large quantities. There we go. Another one down. We haven't even gotten to the first wave here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking for something to give me some sort of advantage, because I'm getting absolutely hammered here. Another one down. Just trying to clear the area, and then we'll go for the main wave attack. I think it'll be much the same as before, but I don't like our chances of survival. We'll see. So here we go. Oh, replace. Oh, don't do it now. There we go. Ah, now we've got a shield. That was a nub mistake right there. Oh, and we're down. Took us out. So not my finest hour, but if you've ever played Dark Souls, death is essentially a part of the process. You have to die to learn how to not die. So we can resurrect ourselves. And unfortunately, it seems like we haven't really got a lot of We haven't got a lot of choice of what our character will... there we go. We can donate some money. I wish that it would actually tell me what that did. I haven't worked out how the spawning system works yet. So let's try that again. And this game's no joke. It's bloody hard. So back into the breach. See if we can do better this time. I don't know what I did wrong last time. I think it was just because I was being attacked by so many monsters at once that it was just impossible to not take damage. Obviously, picking up a shield in the middle of a fight's probably not a good idea. I thought it'd be a simple click and you pick it up straight away, but unfortunately I was wrong about that. Now, unlike Dark Souls, this is procedurally generated. So the world is procedurally generated. It's different each time. And that's one thing it does have over Dark Souls. Every time we come down here, there's a new challenge, a new group of enemies we have to... Well, maybe not new enemies, but definitely a different layout with different obstacles we need to face. One thing that doesn't change though is the fact we have to destroy or heal parts of the father tree by destroying these nests. I reckon if I had got my hands on that shield, we probably would have had a better chance of winning. So let's have a look around, see if there's anything I can use. Ooh, a scythe. Damage. Oh, okay, yes, it is. It's a lot faster. Let's go with that. Oh, yeah, it's a lot faster. That might be the ticket. Fast-firing weapon. Something quick and deadly. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's how we do it. Didn't even hit me. Ducking and weaving. Cop that. Here we go. I think a new weapon's given us the advantage. Get wrecked, son. We got this. Look at that. I don't stand a chance. So this scythe weapon is much faster. It also does damage in a wide arc. And it's completely crapping all over our previous weapon, the axe. Ooh, what do we have here? Strength, armor. I think I'm going to keep armor penetration because that's probably going to be more useful. Shield. I think that's going to be more handy to help us. Oh, a teleport. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the teleport. Oh yeah, that's definitely better than the shield. Teleport in, take a few hits, teleport, or deal out a few hits hopefully, and then teleport out again. Nice. Now we got this. And we are pretty hurt, so I'm wondering if we can find a healing, or whatever the equivalent to praying at a shrine is in this game. Oh, let's get out of here. I'm hurt bad. There we go. Come on. Cop that. So we're starting to get the hang of this. Deaths in the game really... I mean, if you're worried about dying a lot in a game like this, you're probably playing the wrong game. Let's see what we've got upstairs. Oh, we've got another enemy. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Oh, even with the teleport, he got me. Okay, got a piece of a scythe. Nice. Now, I'm really struggling to find healing in this game. I don't know if I can recharge my healing, whether there's a campfire or whatever this game's equivalent of bonfires is. I'm getting a lot of this very stuff, but I don't seem to be able to transform it into healing. I'm nearly dead. Oh. Now I think that stuff's toxic. Let's move on. You can see when you're getting close with this thing, you just absolutely destroy anything you hit. I just need to find some reliable way to keep healing myself. We shall move on. We'll see. Okay, we've got another. I didn't want to do this because I'm not in good enough condition to take on another one of these, but nice try. Haha, dodged him. Okay, I'm getting used to the attack and the feel of the game. No, I think I'm going to stick with the teleportation. I don't think I'm going to survive another encounter because I've only got one healing charge left. But they're all the same. Every single place is. They're all these mausoleums that require. They're wearing me down though. I wonder if I can come back. So I can find a bonfire somewhere I can recharge my healing charges. I'll be alright. Nice try, buddy. I can teleport too. I'm really loving this scythe. Okay, new armor. Oh, here we go. Should let me... There we go. Nice. New armor. So now, at least with full health, I didn't recharge my healing charges, but at least I got a better chance of surviving now. Let's see how we go. So I think my 1-2 scythe and teleport combo's doing really well. I need to try and separate some of these guys out. Cop that. Oh, maybe I don't even need to. Just get in close and let the scythe do the talking. Okay, last wave. This will be the hardest one. Oh, damn it, he got me. Ah, nice try. Nearly got me. So nice use of the teleport, got me past him. Nice backstab. Cop that. So it's all about finding the right mix of weapons for you. Everything in the game has different. I don't want. I'm not giving away this scythe. It's too useful. Got a teleporter ready. Shield. No, I'm not giving away the. I am not getting rid of that. 7-3. Okay, it's the same. That's okay. Another Yotun axe. No, I'm not. I like this scythe too much. It's fast and deadly. Shockwave. No. Now, I wish you had more than 2 abilities. I think that's probably a little bit restrictive. One of the strengths of games like Nioh and the Surge was that you had a number of abilities and builds that you could swap out. Now, having only 2 attacks feels too restrictive for me. Oh, damn it. Didn't time that very well. Let's move her out and see if I can... I'm nearly dead from this. Nice. We've dodged the worst of it. No, you don't. There we go, last wave. We're nearly dead though, and we don't have any way to heal ourselves, so this is going to be make or break, and I don't think we're going to win. But I'll go down swinging. There's 2 down. Last one. Come on. You can do this. Rightio, cop that. Done well. So at least we're starting to get... I don't know whether swapping to heavy armor is a good idea though. Does it affect my movement much? No, not really. Not really, it's double the weight, but to be honest, it's not really affecting my speed of movement. Because I'm nearly dead, I guess it doesn't really matter. There's got to be a way to heal. So there's these prayer altars, but they only refill your health. They don't refill your healing items. I guess it's in for a penny, in for a pound now. To the death. Oh. And that was it. We're dead. I think we're going to leave it at that. I'm probably going to need to play this game a little bit more to, I guess, suck less. Find out if there's a more reliable way to heal yourself. There has to be a way to refill your healing items. Every game has them. So, would I recommend this game at this point? It's still a little early to say, but it's one of the best Dark Souls games, or Dark Souls-like games I've played. There's so many crap ones on the market at the moment. This one's actually looking very promising. So keep an eye on this. If you do see it on sale, it's probably a little bit expensive for the state it's in at the moment, but I'd still recommend it if you can pick it up on sale. If you're a fan of Dark Souls, definitely try this one out. You'll like it. I've been enjoying it so far. I think it just needs a bit more polish. But once this game actually is... Once it had a bit more work, I reckon this will be a really good contender for a solid Dark Souls-like game. That was it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and if you have played this game and you do have any tips for me, I'm open to suggestions. Otherwise, I'll keep hammering away at this game and hopefully get a little bit better. Until next time, Skill Incarnate out.